Hi parents. So for those of you that have been asking about how you can purchase the modules, I put together this demonstration video which helps you navigate through the shop page. You simply need to click on the shop tab and we are here. There are 8 modules that have been put together for you, as you can see. And inside each module, there are 3 distinct lessons that we are trying to cover. So, for example, Module 1 covers personality traits as well as parenting styles and connection before correction. So, these are 3 different topics that are not related to one another. And that is how we've curated the modules for parents to go through. If we look at Module 2, for example, we look at inside the tween and teen brain, boundaries without blow-ups, confidence, motivation, and independence. Again, all 3 topics are independent of each other. Similarly, with Module 3, we look at communication breakdowns, social media, screens, peer pressure. Module 4 looks at emotional regulation, how to rebuild after we've had moments of conflict with our kids, and how their behavior is a sign of communication with us. Module 5 touches on stress and anxiety for ourselves as parents as well as our kids, sibling rivalry, what does that mean, how do we deal with it, as well as the bully versus victim saga that's going on across schools nationwide, globally. What do we do as parents if our kids are the bullies? What do we do if they are the victim? And how do we prevent it? Module 6 looks at routines as well as chores. We also touch on paying our kids for chores, disrespect when we see that, and defiance in their behaviors, and managing anger for ourselves as well as our kids. Module 7 looks at blended families, single parenting, co-parenting, as well as the parent guilt that develops amongst us very often, and what do we do to help it, right? And I'm not suggesting a spa day, so it's a lot more than that. And we also look at sex education and pornography, because that seems to be quite a concern for many parents as well. And then Module 8 speaks to resilience and grit and how to balance having discipline as well as teaching our kids resilience and grit at the same time. We also touch on AI, which is taking over the world. Technology is here to stay and improve and elevate, and we need to understand it well and be able to recognize it and understand the uses and the misuse of it. And the last one touches on grief and tragedy, because this is also quite a sensitive topic that many parents struggle to find conversations and guidance around how to navigate through those conversations. So, parents, these are 8 modules. Each module comprises of 3 different topics within each one. And you will have a video to take you through each module, as well as a summary sheet that summarizes into a simple 2-pager what the entire video was about. In addition, you get a self-reflection activity sheet and your child gets a self-reflection activity sheet, because you are on 2 different levels. You are the adult, you interpret these videos in a very different way, and your kids are not necessarily going to watch these videos with you, right? It's you as a parent that needs to initiate and use the strategies that are being shared with you. Parents, I really want to help make a difference in your homes, make a difference in our parenting strategies and in our lives, so that we can relearn the art of parenting, because no one taught us this. We learned from parents, grandparents, and we picked up what worked for us. Now we need to use our own skills, our own research, our own mentality, interrogate what works from that generation, what can we keep, and what can we learn and adapt and change going forward, because our kids are growing up in a different generation from when we grew up, as well as our own parents. So how can we use the exact same strategies going forward? We've got to adapt, we've got to understand what's happening, and we can only be prepared for it by learning and understanding ourselves and be ahead of this curve. So parents, if you feel like these modules are of benefit to you, you're welcome to shop them, have a look through them. I've just clicked on module 3 as an example, and you can unpack a little bit more about what is 3.1, navigating communication with your kids. What is social media and screen time? what is peer pressure in school, that you understand a little bit more about these topics and find out if this is something that your family needs. Is this a video that a module that you need to purchase? Is this a video that you'd like to watch and learn and understand a bit more to help your family? And you can simply add that to cart, and you will have a link to access all of this information. If for some reason you believe that you need all of it, then you're most welcome to take advantage of a bundle offer that's been put together. And when you add all 8 modules to cart, you are going to automatically check out with a discount of 400 rands. So whereas all 8 modules would have cost you 2,400, it's now going to cost you 2,000 rands for all 8 modules. That's 24 videos that you're going to access. 24 individual lessons for parents that have been put together, curated from global best practices and strategies. I've done the research and the homework for you, parents. This is about the best of the best. And if you've watched this, there isn't a lot more that's going to change and come your way that hasn't been put together and crafted for you in these modules to help take you through the different journeys that you're going to encounter as a parent, through the different stages of your child's lifestyles and childhood, as well as your own parenting journey as you go through this with them. So if you want to try out one at first, I don't blame you. I might do that to myself. You've seen me. If you haven't accessed, I also have a free video for you. You can simply visit the School for Parents tab, and you can click through, and you can also access a free video there. But these videos are produced and designed differently. These videos take you through very structured routines, processes, advice, and tips and strategies. And I really would like to encourage you to start off with one if resources or funds are an issue. And if you are comfortable, then I would advise that you capitalize on the 400 Rand discount while this offer is valid at the launch period. Parents, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if any of these videos, if you've watched them and if they've made a difference in your life. Have you made changes? What are they? How is it helping your family dynamics? We'd love to hear from you. Again, you can visit the School for Parents tab, and you'll find all of our social channels there where you can get in touch. Happy parenting, and I do hope that this is helping you.